Welcome to Future Knowledge Bank once again, my dear viewers. Today I am explaining very important sums of similar triangles, exercise 8.4. I am explaining very important ones. You see here, the first sum of 8.4 prove that sum of the squares of the sides of a rhombus is equal to the square of its diagonals. First of all, you try to see the rhombus structure. This is the structure of the rhombus, and this is A, this is B, and this is C, and this is a D. Here I am joining the diagonals. The meeting point of the diagonal I am writing as a O. Now, here what I am doing is I want to prove like that. What I have to prove? Sum of the squares of the sides squares. That means AB square, BC square, CD square, AD square is equals to AC square and BD square. This I have to prove. That means once again I will repeat. Sum of the squares of the sides of a rhombus. Sum of the squares of sides of a rhombus. That means AB square, BC square, CD square, AD square equal to AC square and BD square. This is what I want it so. So now, first I am going to see, first I am taking the triangle AOB. Here, triangle, in the triangle AOB. This is the triangle where it is making right angle here. Because of right angle, we can follow the right angle at O. Right angle at O. So we can follow the Pythagoras formula here. AB square is equals to AO square plus BO square. This is the major one. And this is the equation 1 we can see. Next, BC. Next comes to the point of the BOC. In the triangle BOC. This is the triangle what I have to go through. In the triangle BOC, right angle at O, and the hypotenuse will be BC here. So I am going to consider that one as here BC square plus BO square plus CO square. This is the equation 2. So two triangles I have taken and two sides. Now I am going to the another what you call triangle. This is a COD. COD here in the triangle COD, right angled at O. Then we are applying here. What is that one? CD is the hypotenuse. So CD square is equals to CO square plus DO square. This is equation 3. And now the last one, triangle AOD. This is also right angle triangle. In the triangle AOD, right angled at O, and so AD is the hypotenuse. So AD square is equals to DO square and AO square. DO square and plus AO square. This is equation 4. Now we are adding all the adding all the four equations, adding all the four equations here. What then actually, what is the first equation? Hypotenuse is, I am adding the only the what you call hypotenuse first, AB square and plus next BC square plus CD square plus AD square. You can see here hypotenuse of the first equation, hypotenuse of the second equation, hypotenuse of the third equation, hypotenuse of the fourth equation. I am adding all. So the remaining thing is here AO square is, here I am writing as AO square plus BO square plus and CO square plus DO square here. But I am keeping 2 here. Why? Because AO square has come 2 times. One is in equation 1, another time is equation 2. BO square has 2 times. Here equation 1, equation 2. Equation 2, equation 3. DO square has 2 times. Equation 3 and equation 4. That purpose I am doing like this. So next, what is the important step here? I am continuation. This is going to be continued. AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square is equals to. Now here, what is the meaning of AO? AO is nothing but half of AC. See, you can see here. Here, half of the AC. That purpose, here AO I am writing as 1 by 2 AC whole square. And BO, what is the BO? Here you can see BO is nothing but half of BD. The BD is there, in that half is this one. You can see this is half of this. So I can write this is 1 BO as half of BD. And CO, once again you can see CO is the half of AC. You can see half of AC. That purpose I am writing this is half of AC square plus DO. Again here DO is half of BD. And now I am going to continue here. AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square is equals to 2 into here AC square by 4 it will becomes. Half of AC whole square means AC square by 4 plus here BD square by 4 plus AC square by 4 plus BD square by 4. Now next again it is continue AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square is equals to, here AC 2 occasions we having. So that purpose what you are going to do, AC square by 4 plus AC square by 4 in one place I am writing, and plus BD square by 4 plus BD square by 4. Next occasion again AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square into here 2 AC square by 4. 2 AC square by 4 plus 2 BD square by 4. So now what is going to be happen? If I am multiplying these two, if I am multiplying with these two, what will happen here? 4 AC square by 4 plus 4 BD square by 4. And in opposite, what you are having? AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square. And here 4 cancel, 4 cancel. What is left here? AC square plus BD square. That means what is said in the question? The sum of the squares of the sides of the rhombus. What are the sides? AB, BC, CD, AD, and sum of the squares of the sides of the 4 sides is equals to sum of the squares of the diagonals. This is the diagonal 1 and diagonal 2. You can see here in the picture, AC is a one diagonal and BD is a one diagonal. That is the reason we got here AC square and BD square. Okay, we'll go for the sum number 3. And now sum number 3, another important sum. You can see, first of all, I will go for one triangle here, ABC triangle. Then I will draw one altitude here. This triangle is A, B and C. Altitude is D. That means height of the triangle. So here, this is one equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means all the sides are equal. The length of the side of AB is A, BC is also A, and AC is also A. So all sides are equal. And height of this triangle is H. Height of this triangle is H. So now what is asking? 3 times the square of any side. Any side means it may be AB, it may be BC, it may be AC. Square of 3 times the square of any side of an equilateral triangle is equals to 4 times the height of the altitude. If we want to prove like that, that means we have to prove that one. What we have to prove? 3a square is equals to 4h square. That means 3 times of this square of this side a square, we are making 3 times. 3 times we multiplied, then which is going to be equal the 4 times of the square of the altitude, what you call altitude, height. So that we are going to prove. So now, and now we are taking 2 triangles here. Triangles A, B, D. Triangle ABD and triangle ACD. Triangle ABD and ACD. In this case, angle B is equals to angle C. That means angle B is equals to angle C. These both angles are, why they are equal? Because they are equal. It is an equilateral triangle. Because of that one, it is 60 degrees. It measures the 60 degrees. They are equal because of that sense. Now, angle ADB. Angle ADB Angle ADB is equals to angle ADC. Angle ADC, which both are 90 degrees angle. Now, because of the here one angle is equal in the both the triangles, here one angle is equal both the triangles. That purpose, these two triangles are similar, we can say. On what basis? The triangle ABD similar to the triangle ACD. Why they are equal? Angle, corollary. This is the property. Based on this property, the both are angles are equal. So now I want to take, to prove this one, I want to take one triangle, the triangle ABD. I want only triangle out of these two triangles, ABD. This triangle is most important for me. According to this one, according to Pythagoras, according to Pythagoras, here this is the hypotenuse, this is the opposite for ABD, this is the base for ABD. So now I put, according to Pythagoras, AB square is equals to AD square plus BD square. Here this is AB square, hypotenuse, AD square means height, and BD square. So now in the place of AB square, I will write as A. And in the place of AD square, that because of the H, I will write H square. And the place of the BD square, your only BD means BD is not A. BD is A by 2. BD is A by 2. That purpose here, A by 2 whole square I will put. So A by 2 whole square means next is A square plus H square is equals to A square by 4. Here, because of fraction form, we have to go for LCM. A square is equals to 4 by 1. Here 4h square it will becomes. Here 4 by 4 means 1. 4a square. Okay. Now 4 into a square, cross multiplication. 4 into a, 4a square and 4h square plus a square. Now I'll bring a square to one side. 4a square minus a square is equals to 4h square. And then 3a square is equals to 4h square. So whatever we want, we got finally here. That means what he told, 3 times of a square of one side of a triangle. One side of a triangle is this one, 3 sides. And here square of 3 sides of one triangle is equals to square of the altitude of the 4 times. That means 3a square is equals to 4h square. So this is he asked to prove. We proved it. Now, this is one most interesting sum here. 10th sum of the 8.4, 10th sum of the 8.4 here in an equilateral triangle ABC, D is a point on BC, D is a point on BC such that BD is equals to 1 by 3 BC, and prove that 9 AD square is equals to 7 AB square. Here, first of all, I will show the actual picture. This is A, this is B, this is C. Here is given one point D. D is not midpoint. It is a point on D. Sorry, on point on BC. But now I am drawing an imagination midpoint. Imagination midpoint is E here. So now you can see here in this picture, what is asking to prove that one 9 AD square is equals to 7 AB square. Now see here, in the triangle ADE, first of all I am taking this small triangle. This is a 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees, and ADE, this is the triangle I am taking. Carefully see here, ADE triangle I am taking. In this angle E is 90 degrees and AD is the hypotenuse. AD is the hypotenuse, AE is the opposite, and DE is the adjacent. So this triangle I am taking. In this one, I will apply because it's right angle at angle E is 90 degrees, no? Because right angle at one, I will apply the Pythagoras formula. Here, AD square is equals to AD square hypotenuse. Now, AE square plus DE square. See, AD square plus AE square, opposite square, and DE square. So this is a major equation in the sum. This equation will keep like that only. But what you are doing further steps means, let me get the value of AE square and the value of DE square. Then apply in this equation, we will get the final answer. So I am going for to get the value of AE square here. To get the A square here. Okay. Now, to get the A square point of view, I am going another triangle here. AEC. Here, E is 90 degrees here. Hypotenuse is AC. Hypotenuse is AC. This is the hypotenuse for this one. This is the hypotenuse, and the base is EC here, and opposite is AE here. So now, in triangle AEC, right angled at E, and now hypotenuse, this is hypotenuse, now I am taking here AC square is equals to AE square plus CE square. Now I want AE. That purpose, I am taking AE as a subject here. AE as a subject. AE square is equals to AC square minus CE square. From this equation only, just I am taking this as a subject. Now, next step, what I am doing, AE square is equals to, I am writing AC as AB square. Why? Because since AC square is equals to AB square. Why? Because it is an equilateral triangle. And also CE also, and but CE purpose, what I am doing here, CE purpose here, CE is nothing but half of BC. CE is nothing but here CE is equals to half of BC. But and so now I am applying, and even BC also I am writing as AB. Why? Because it is an equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangle purpose, AB also I can write AB, BC also I can write AB, AC also I can write AB. That purpose I am writing BC also as a AB here. So AB square is equals to 1 by 2 AB square here. Next, AE square is equals to AB square minus AB square by 4. AB square by 4. Now I'll take LCM here because of the fraction point of view. I'm taking LCM, and 4AB square, 4AB square minus AB square is equals to AE square. So now therefore AE square is equals to 3AB square by 4 here. And this is the equation 1. I got equation 1. Why? Because I want here first equation, the prime equation. This is the prime equation. Very important prime equation, this one. This prime equation purpose, I want AE value. I got AE value here. AE value is 3 by 4 AB square. Now I want DE value. DE value I want now. Where it is? DE value. Now I am calculating the DE from this picture. See here, what I am doing here. DE is equals to BE minus BD. You can see here, once I will show you on the picture. DE is equals to BE minus BD. So that is the reason here DE is equals to, what is a BE? BE is half of BC. BE is half of BC. Okay. What is a BD? BD already is in the given question. In the question is given BD is equals to 1 by 3 BC. Now I am placing here 1 by 3 BC. So now I am taking LCM for this one. 6 is LCM. Here 2 times it will go 3 BC. 3 BC minus 2 BC I will get here is equals to DE. So DE is equals to only 1 by 6 BC I will get here. By because 3 BC minus 2 BC. Then here I want not just a DE. I want not just a DE here. I want a DE square. So that purpose I am squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. So DE square, and here 1 by 36 BC square I will get after squaring. So I got both the values now. Now this is the equation 2, and now adding the values of AE square and DE square in the main equation, in the main equation. Now you can see one little change here. What does that means? DE is equals to here 1 by 36 BC. BC I can write as AB. Reason? Because equilateral triangle I can change everywhere. Okay, now this DE square value and this value, these two values you can see here. The A square value and here DE square value. These two values, this value and this value I am adding in the main equation. This is the main equation. This main equation wants AE square value and DE square value. I got AE square value here. I got DE square value here. Now I am adding this both. Now AD square is equals to, what is the A square? I'm keeping main equation once again here. Now AD square is equals to, A square value is 3 by 4 AB square plus, and D square value is 1 by 36 AB square. Now I'm taking the LCM of this one. LCM is 36. So 36 will go in this, 4 will go into 36 9 times. 9 3s are 27. 27 AB square plus just 1 AB square here is equals to AD square. Now next, AD square is equals to 27 plus 8, 28. 28 by 36. 28 by 36. 28 by 36, AB square you got. Here what will happen? 4 table. 4 table in the sense 7 4s are 28, 9 4s are 36. Now AD square is equals to 7 by 9 AB square, cross multiplication 9 into AD, 9 AD square is equals to 7 AB square. Whatever is asking, we proved it. And now one more very interesting sum here. 11th sum of 8.4. In this, the given figure is A, B, C. One triangle is given. On this triangle, one base is there. On base is there BC. On the BC, 2 points are there. One point is we call it's a D. Another point is E, and the last is C. This is a B and is A. And what actually is asking in the given figure ABC, right angle triangle, right angle at B, the point D and E trisect. That means D and this D point and this is D point and E point, making this BC into 3 equal pieces. Making this is into 3 equal pieces. That means BD is a 3 centimeters, you think. DE also 3 centimeters. CE also 3 centimeters. So that is the reason we call it as a trisect. Trisect. 3 parts. So 3 parts. Okay, that will be, let it be. And then prove that one. 8AE square is equals to 3AC square and 5AD square. This equation finally is asking. Once again, I will repeat what equation is asking. 8AE square is equals to 3AC square plus 5AD square. This is equation is asking from the deriving of these all the right angles. And almost all in this three right angles are there. First right angle is ABC. Second right angle is ABD. Third right angle is ABE. Three triangles we having. And how we are dealing the three triangles in this question we'll see. First we'll go for the what I call the triangle ABC. In the triangle ABC, AC is the hypotenuse and B is 90 degrees angle. So here hypotenuse will be right angle at, where is right angle at? B. B is equals to 90 degrees. So we can apply Pythagoras formula here. We can apply Pythagoras formula. And so after applying Pythagoras formula, we are applying here AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. And here AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. Now thereafter we are, now what I am doing here, multiplying this equation, multiplying this equation by 3. Why I am multiplying by 3? I will tell you. Here is asking to prove 3AC. And that purpose I am multiplying this. Here AC is a subject, no? So I have to multiply with 3. So that purpose 3AC square is equals to 3AB square plus 3BC square. So I multiplied 3AC square, 3BC square, so on. Now here I have to here I want to change here BC value here, and remaining value I want to keep as it is. 3AC square is equals to 3AB square, and plus instead of the BC I want the BC value here. What is actually here, you can see BE, this is a part, BE, this is a part which is equals to 2 by 3. BE is nothing but, in the BC is a, BE is maintaining two parts. That purpose we call it as a 2 by 3. BE is 2 by 3 BC. Now, but I want BC value, no? So that purpose, what I am going to see, BC is equals to 3 by 2 BE. 3 by 2 BE. So from this equation only I got this point here. So this BC value I will apply over here. And here 3 by 2 BE whole square. And in front of already 3 is there. Already 3 is there. So now 3AC square plus 3AB square plus 3 into here 3 square means 9, and by 4 BE square into. So now 3AC square plus 3AB square plus 3 9s are 27. 27 what do you call BE square I got. This is the equation 1. So now equation 1 I got. Why? Because how can you see this equation 1? Because in the major equation 3AC square we want. So 3AC square we want. This is the equation 1. Now we want the value of the 5AD square here. 5AD square means we want to take the one right angle triangle ABD. This right angle triangle you have to take. In this right angle triangle, this AD is hypotenuse. AD is the hypotenuse, and AB is the opposite, and BD is the adjacent. So we'll apply Pythagoras formula here. According to Pythagoras and AD square is equals to AB square plus BD square. And now it is a time to multiply with 5. Why multiplying this equation with 5 means, because in the major equation is asking to prove 5 AD square. That purpose, here AD is a subject, here AD is a subject, and I had to get the 5 AD square point of view. I have to multiply with this equation with 5. So if I multiply with 5, 5 AD square plus 5 AB square plus 5 BD square. So now here I want to go for it. Next step is 5 AD square plus 5 AB square plus 5 into what is a BD means. Here BD is, you can see here, BD is nothing but half of BE. That means here see, BD is equals to half of BE. Half of BE. So this value I want to project here. This BD value I want to put here. In this, what I am going to say, 5 into 1 by 2 BE. So here whole square, then 5 AD square is equals to 5 AB square plus 5 into BE square by 4. Next, 5 AD square is equals to 5 AB square plus 5 by 4 BE square. This is equation 2. Second equation we got. Here already this is the second equation and this is equation 1. These both, these are the value of this 3AC square and the value of 5 AD square. I have to apply now join, now adding the both. Adding 1 and 2 equations. Adding 1 and 2 equations. First of all, 3 AC square plus subjects I am adding 5 AD square is equals to 3 AB square plus 27 by 4 BE square plus 5 AB square plus 5 by 4 BE square. Now I am bringing all BE's one side, all AB's one side. So 3AB square and 5AB square I am getting as a 8AB square. And here 27 by 4 BE square, 5 by 4 BE square, if I am doing here addition, 27 BE square plus 5 by 4 BE square, if I am adding, LCM will be 4. Here 27 plus 5 BE square will come. That means almost all 32. Here 32 by 4 BE square I got here. So here 32 and by 4 means 8 BE square. Now what equation I got here? 3 AC square plus 5 AD square is equals to 8 AB square plus 8 BE square. 8 BE square I got. And interestingly, this equation I'll tell you here. 3ac square plus 5ad square is equals to, common is there, that common I am taking as 8, and ab square plus be square, ab square and be square. You can see here, this what is asking to prove here, 3ac square is plus 5 ad square is equals to, and here he asked to prove in the main equation 3ac square plus 5ad square is equals to 8a square. We want the result is 8a square. Here, so how we will get means, in the equation we got here, you can see in the equation ab square and be square. ab square plus be square, what will get? ab square, concentrate here, ab square plus be square. ab, here you can see in the figure, ab square is this one and b square is this one. ab square is this one, b square is this one. Then we will get a square. This is we will get ab square plus b square means we will get a square. So I am writing here 8a square. So whatever we want, we got it. Hence it is proved. And now, till now, we completed the 4 episodes. The last episode of the similar triangles, we will back within one day.